pathetic worm. You dare to argue with your master?
It was not you whom I swore to serve within these walls. My lips are sealed.
Confess! What was the old man's last command? What are you planning?
Give up, Keeper. You have lost this battle. Again.
We're getting nowhere with these ones, sir. Permission to execute them.
The Navis Nobilite Station is not responding to any signals, but the Augur... what did that say? Prayers will not help you, servant of the damned. In the name of House Orcelio, I command you to execute the infidels. Oh no. So we're here. So they didn't blow us into smithereens as we approach. Well, that's good. Step back, or I will unleash all the horrors of the Sea of Souls upon you. Emperor, be my witness. An alternate dimension of pure energy and madness existing as a mirror to real space, also known as the Immaterium, the Empyrean, the Ether, the Sea of Souls, or Warp Space. Yep. Yeah, right. Abelard, if you would be so kind. Before you stands his lordship, the rogue trader Drifter von Valancius, heir to the greatest protectorate in the Coronis expanse, and bearer of the sacred warrant of trade. Allow me to point out that Nobilite custom requires the Lord Navigator to introduce himself first, but given the unusual circumstances on the station, his lordship the rogue trader is willing to turn a blind eye to your hostility, but just this once. In this case, I shall turn a blind eye to your unceremonious invasion, but just this once. Very well, allow me to introduce myself. Before you stands Felic Christoph August, keeper of this place. So you did not arrive to offer support to the traders. This is great news. Having said that, you must understand that Eurac V is a holy sanctum for House Orcelio, and the path to it is only revealed to a select few. It pains me to say you are not on the guest list. What is happening on the station? Where did all these corpses come from? Betrayal, a most banal of things in the life of the Nobilite, don't you think? I was stabbed in the back by my closest friend, Theobald Orcelio, the second keeper of Eurac V and my mentor. On his instructions, my own people sabotaged the generators, blew up the shuttles, and brutally massacred the loyal servants of my mistress. Most unforgivably, they dared to take her prisoner. Greedy scum, I swear by the throne's light, their souls will perish in the darkness of the void. The madmen have captured Lady Cassia and are now torturing her upstairs while we are idly chatting down here. Help me rescue her or begone, but waste no more of my precious time. No, we're not going to take him by force. What kind of help are you talking about? I'll never ask you for such a favour under different circumstances, and yet Lady Cassia's well-being is above all. I haven't got many people left, and my wounds are too deep for me to act with precision and swiftness, but you may actually succeed. Alright. In order to ascend to the mistress's chamber, you will need to remake a holy relic sanctified with the blood of Lady Orcelio herself. This is the control rod of the elevator machine spirit. I have one part and the other was lost during the mutiny. But even this relic will be of no use unless the elevator mechanism is powered. Alright, so why should I help you? You came to this station for a reason. House Orcelio will not be able to help you until the current crisis is resolved, but if you aid us now, I promise we will reach an agreement that you will find satisfying, be it reaches, influence, or the powers of our navigators. You have yourself a deal, sir. How do we power the elevator? Station's main cogitator is situated in the guard room. Just enter the correct command sequence and the sacred mechanism will do the rest. And how do I remake the control rod? I have a phylactery containing the mistress's blood. It needs to be taken to the laboratory, which is located behind one of the reliquary doors. The most ancient of sacred mechanisms will help to rebuild the rod. The tech priest ceaselessly performed the rites of appeasement so that the machine spirit would serve the house in its time of need. That fateful hour is now upon us. Alright, let's do it. So what have you decided, descendant of the von Valancius line? Been honoured to save the lady from her woes. I will rescue your mistress, but in return I require that House Ocelio sign a contract with my protectorate. Yeah, alright, so yeah, you're gonna help us out, but we're gonna rescue Cassia. So be it. Hurry, the mistress's safety is all that matters. But should you fail, our arrangement is finished. Okay, so we cannot mess this up. Oh dear. The pressure is on. We gotta make sure she gets out alive.
White. Bright.
Oh, okay, we can jump over stuff.
Unexpected result.
Alright. We're in. Paused. Trying to get through the guard room. Right, so they've spotted us. There's a trap ahead. Order your characters to disable it. If your character enters a trapped area or fails the test to disarm it, the trap will trigger, dealing damage and inflicting injuries on all characters within its area of effect. Sometimes you'll see a trap marked with a red area in this connecting dotted line. This line leads to the mechanism that controls the trap. Okay. If the cursor changes to a trap icon, the trap can be disarmed by interacting with it. Different skills are used to disarm different types of traps. Got it. Alright, so that guy just ran off to warn his friends that... Yeah. That we're coming. So, what's the best way to attack these guys?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Let's not let the miscreants defy our Sorcelio. Oh no, okay, so our first fight after the tutorial. In combat you can significantly increase the animation speed of your enemies and allies. To do so, hold the assigned space. Oh yeah, that's a guard. Why has he got that thing on his head? What does that mean? What does that weird thing on his head mean? I have no idea. Anyway. Okay. Hit you with that. And then... Yeah, let's do that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, that's awesome. Expose weakness. Yeah, no, we want to... Yeah, I'm guessing the commander, he's probably a bad operator.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
So we could do that. God, her chance to hit's pretty bad, isn't it? Whoa. Okay. That was loud, wasn't it? Yeah, and then we might just reload. Oh, it's 3. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Well, that's her turn done.
Follow my lead. My faith strengthens me.
So these guys don't sound like they're heretics. Oh, okay, they shot their own man. Yeah, you better run, buddy.
Weapon at the ready.
Oh, bro. Did he just, like, give that guy an extra turn? Damn, he's powerful. Oh, okay. If you go there... And then can you charge at him? Yes, you can. Do that. Boom. Yeah, I don't yet quite understand how that ability works. Oh, and I should have used that, yeah. Really should have used that. Right, are you able to get in there and... Yes, you are. Oh, he parried us, you scumbag. Okay. One round, the Navy officer and the allies in 3 to gain +2 deflection. Cool. And then endure. And then do that.
It will be done.
Oh, that did massive damage. Beautiful.
Break them around.
0 damage. And they just murked their own commander. You idiots. You absolute morons. Oh, so you can pass through your own units. That's pretty sick. Oh, yep, she can hit them.
No can do.
Oh no, no she can't. All right, so is that as far as she can target? That's a bummer. That's a damn shame. So she can't really do anything then. She could probably buff our own guys. But that's about it, yeah. Okay, oh that's a shame. Oh no, she can use that.
Anything
cool.
else?
Oh, and it hit both of them. Amazing. And then I guess, do we use run and gun? Let her move a little bit further, which might be good. And there doesn't seem to be any Overwatch in this game. %, 35%. Yeah, well, I mean, that's better.
Is a
Holy moly. Okay.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Alright, well, she's pretty good, isn't she? She not missing. This guy's just like, I am so dead.
I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally.
Yeah, so I have to get into the habit of using this first, rather than last. Oh, he didn't even get a turn. That's how much he sucks. Yeah, I mean, you're too far away, aren't you? You can't really do anything. Alright, well, give it a crack. Don't shoot your own guy. No, he's too powerful. Yeah, so I should use that first, and then run in there and...
You never stood a chance.
Wow, okay, we just ragdolled this body off the side. Tremendous honor, yes, but this promotion will transfer the entire squad to the Child's personal guard. By the God Emperor, well, you are a strapping lad. You'll probably make it for a cycle or 3. It has worn down better men than me. What even is the point if your brains turn into mush? I may rip out my eyes like Amos did. At best, I'll just go bonkers like that little... that kept stealing our... Our what? Oh, what happened to that one? Threw himself out of a depressurized chamber because some voices told him to. Calm down. Keeper Felix said the squad will not have to serve the child for long. He even gave us a little leeway, unlike that fish-eyed... Alright, well this seems like evidence that they just left lying around, so that was good of them, I guess. Ooh, a Ripper auto pistol. And a grenade. That's pretty good, isn't it? Mutated flesh sample. You found a consumable item. Grenades, stimulants, medikits, and other consumables can be placed in quick access slots. To do this, double click on such an item or drag it to a highlighted slot. By holding, each consumable item has a number of uses, which is indicated in the item's description. As with most actions in combat, using consumable items spends the character's action points.
Let us not dawdle.
Yeah, so grenades could be quite good, couldn't they? So our problem is there's 2 doors. This one seemed to be the one that these guys were defending, so I guess we should look in here.
I always have a backup
Oh,
plan.
okay. It's good that we're good at spotting these traps, hey? Though the day will come when we don't spot it. Right, so he got crushed. Navigate a flesh sample. Yeah, we're finding all these flesh samples. I don't know what that's about. I should probably equip those grenades on someone too,
The
hey?
crew continues to mourn Lady Theodora. I fear it may affect the performance of their duties in service of the Lord Captain.
Let the people grieve. Lady Theodora was with us so long that we started to believe she was immortal.
Well, that was very foolish of you. Yeah, these grenades, how do we... Can we, like, split them up? Yeah, split. Like, we could give everybody 1 grenade. 1 out of 3. 3-1. 2-2. I see. I see. I don't know if this is a good idea. But yeah, then we could be like, boom, you get a grenade. We can be like Oprah, giving out the grenades. And yeah, I guess there could be bad guys around.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Any corner. Oh no! Oh no!
Jokes that once said aloud make your eyes bleed and blood curdle.
We had to follow it back to its control there. What happened to you, bud? What is that? Hallowed finger bone charms. What does that do? So looks like we're gonna be in for a fight if we continue this way. Yeah. Can everyone go? Yeah. Can we stay together, please?
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
What?
Your seneschal is always there for you.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
Did we not? Did we fail? Is that what happened? fresh injury. Oh no. Should we be healing that? Yes, okay, we should be. So let's figure out how to do that, because I stupidly stumbled into that trap. Can we... I want to use this. Oh, visit the void shop or use medikit to remove the injury. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, dog. But you won't let me. Okay. Figuring it out now. Okay, beautiful, beautiful.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
What do we got? A Mars pattern sword, 8 to 13. Oh, that's pretty cool. Noble silk gloves. The wearer gains +5 bonus to persuasion. Okay. So who's best at persuasion? Where is persuasion? 35. 25. Right, so he is. Alright, we'll give him the gloves. You look like a noble. You look very proper. Now, so most warriors prefer swords, for they provide more flexible. Yep. So 7 to 11, 8 to 13. So that is a better version. I'm just wondering, like, are we better off doing that? Because I've barely used the pistol. And then, yeah, that's our main sword. And then that's our, yeah. And now we're dual wielding. Because dual wielding's cool. Alright, yeah, and then we got to be on the lookout for more traps, hey? Don't walk into the traps. Okay, we can't open that door, it looks like. So we're going back this way. Oh no, we can open that, though. No, well, I mean, we can just go this way, though. So that would allow you to avoid the trap, I guess, is the benefit of that. Alright, dogs. Did you hear the screams move? We can't hear anything. Oh, okay. They're going crazy. Maybe it is some chaos shenanigans. You were in league with them. Is this an insurrection? Yes, indeed. Death to the traitors. Oh. What? Told me they whispered. Hey, who are you? Huh? Okay. Oh dear, so many doors. Probably nothing good behind any of them. Keeper Theobald graciously agreed to provide samples of his skin growth so we could study the influence of the rebellious immaterium on the flesh of the Navis Nobilite. Just as we thought, navigators are positively resistant to the restless currents of the warp. The God Emperor truly does shield some people against corruption and misery. But let us get back to the study of mortal flesh. Another servant will be carried in shortly. I must ready the organ extraction equipment. Do we dare awaken the Cogitator spirit? I guess we should. The Cogitator's vid screen is covered in cracks and stained with dried blood. The buttons, switches and levers were ripped out of the control panel with exceptional cruelty and scattered around the sacred mechanism that now sparks and hisses in agony, still refusing to perish. Awaken the Cogitator. Turn a few of the remaining dials and pull the activation lever. Cracked vid screen of the sacred engine flickers. The Cogitator's insides emit creaks and groans, and the lumens oscillate at random. A light source. Oh, yeah, right. It takes a while, but eventually the machine spirits do grant you access to the cogitator systems. Examine the log. The archive data stored on the cogitator's local data crypt is partially corrupted, but you still manage to access the residual logs for examination. Vox report. This is Officer A282. Do you copy? Several generators overheated on the lower level. Chambers A to D are unpowered. The tech priest crew sent to investigate the problem is not responding. Requesting back. Oh. By shouting and the recording abruptly ends. Right. 200 servants have perished due to explosive decompression of the living quarters. We've located traces of mechanical interference. The preliminary cause is officer sabotage. Crews 5, 6 and 9 are cut off from the main encampment or compartment. We have enough oxygen for 20 minutes. May the Emperor save ourselves. Oh, right. Well, they're probably gone then. Senior station officers, this is the captain speaking. We attempted to contact the Winterscale Scion for help, but something is jamming the signal. We never received a reply and cannot be sure it was even sent in the first place. A rescue team is not coming. We're on our own, so remain vigilant. Anyone could be a traitor. You hear me? Anyone. If you are in doubt, shoot to kill. Oh my gosh, that's horrible advice. Alright, recent entries. The servants close to the child have started butchering one another again. An order came from above to have their remains processed. The negotiations with the Winterscales were a success. A new batch of servants will arrive in 10 moons. Escort them to the laboratory at once. It is imperative that we increase the new retainer's resistance to the child's powers. Man, this sounds bad. Data expunged. Identity confirmed. Region Aronto or Celio. Date of visit classified. Reason for visit classified. Date of departure classified. Well, that's helpful. Security and life support logs. Damage in technical compartments. Depressurized. Unable to access the station's docking system. Energy regulation system unknown error. The station will transfer over to emergency power. Immediate evacuation of the facility is advised. View the encrypted data. Okay, we need to try and... Oh man, it could get mad at us if we... Okay, but we did it. We did it. You find traces of the Purge Protocol. Recovery is impossible, but a list of the most recent commands having been embedded in the machine spirit's consciousness now flits across the screen in a single creeping line. Child, delete, picked flow, disable access code, annul station controls, delete active shuttle, self-destruct, purge command log. Only the keepers of the station have access to the life support systems, but Keeper Theobald had not left the child's side and neither had I. Could it be that? Right. Main elevator controls. Activate the elevator. Beautiful. Okay. So the elevator is now active. Yeah, request data on the station's navigators. Orselio is alive. Theobald is alive. Calamora Alexius and Rasmus Estevan deceased. Okay. Switch to main chamber controls. Open all doors on the level. Oh, do we want to do that? I guess we do. Data corrupted. Processing. Okay, we better do this one. Got some binary. The vid screen lights up with a smattering of unfamiliar green symbols and you hear a peculiar click from somewhere behind you. It appears one of the doors in the chamber has opened. Okay. Thanks, machine spirit. There's that one. I was going to say is it that door, but I guess not. Alright, we got to go into this seedy area then. Okay, is there good stuff for us?
That wasn't so difficult.
No, it was not. Oh, corpse starch rations. Oh, gosh. Wide awake pack. Supercharged plasma accumulator. Well, great news, everyone. Back on the ship, we can eat some dead people now. Cannibalism, yay! Maglock scabbards. Ooh, what's that? Carapace. Chest plate. So that's like a sniper rifle. I wonder if that's worth giving to old what's-her-name. It might be. And a fire grenade. Oh, we can purify them. Alright, cool. So we got some cool loot from that. That's pretty sweet. We might equip some of that stuff we just found. So yeah, I reckon let's give her the gun, the long lass. Because does it have like a range thing? Range is 12, maximum 24. This is range 18, maximum 36. Yeah, so that's probably better than that thing, isn't it? Than a crummy auto pistol. I feel like maybe she should have the fire grenades. And we'll give someone else the Don't know who you can take another one. Now, you've got that. Wearing this armor will dodge 26% of average enemy attacks. Damage by minus 15%. Yeah, so that just... That's just like a better version of what he already had, so we might as well take it. Cool. Are you not hostile? Oh, okay. Are you gonna... What is that? The arch enemy's twisted influence has found its way into the station. So... It's like the rest of the lesser servants of House Orselio. Right, well... So you're just gonna chill there? We can't do anything to help you people? You've lost your damn minds? Oh, okay. And then we got that guy as well. Warp Seer's Goggles grants plus willpower bonus. Law Warp. I feel like Adira should have those, hey? There we go, cool. Looking very stylish. This looks like the lab. It looks like it's been busted up though, hey. What is that? Yep, more flesh samples. Oh dear, what are all these things? Hey, can we talk to you? Just lost their minds, yeah. Laboratory journal. Experiment studying the child's influence on the psycho-emotional state of various representatives of the Imperium. Test subjects exhibit signs of acute stress. The majority perished of blood loss within a day of being placed in the laboratory chamber due to the inability to halt the discharge of ocular secretions, tears. The body's subsequent replacement of these secretions with the connective tissue of its internal environment. The individuals with greatest resistance to the sacred child's resonance died several chronoturns later. Extensive wounds in the abdomen, presumably inflicted by a jagged piece of metal. What the... Oh no, we're gonna have a mini game where we gotta create some stuff. Alright, let's...
Just as I planned.
Okay, so I guess we failed that one. Oh dear. Well, we need to know what we're doing before we just... Okay, we remade the control rod. What the hell else can we do? Catalyst flask? Oh gosh. So can we... If we use one of these... What's that symbol on it? I feel like maybe we shouldn't mess with this if we don't know what we're doing, hey?
Let us not dawdle.
You dealt with the threat and powered the elevator. Well done. I trust you brought the activation rod as well. Remember, every second of hesitation may cost my mistress her life. We did indeed. The crossroads. There are two paths, both stained with blood, both leading to the accursed eye. They all wear masks, so poor and flimsy. They fall at the slightest touch. One hiding a blind man, another a traitor. Okay, so trust the blind man? Tell me more. What paths? I cannot say. One is paved with blind faith, the other with hatred and treachery. Both lead to tragedy. You simply have to decide what kind of tragedy you like the most. Who is who? Who do you see behind the masks? My whisperers are giggling nastily. They will not speak, the naughty little things. They say that tearing off the masks is your concern. Okay, well, thanks, I guess. Station has enough problems without your sorcery, Psyker. I have many questions regarding what happened on the station. I think they are worth the life of my mistress. Servants alone cannot be blamed for what happened on the station. Most corpses I discovered were either unarmed or feeble. The madmen I fought were convinced that we were the traitors. Who is the child mentioned in the documents and reports found on the station? Yeah. You meddled with something that should have been left alone. The child is what the station's servants call Lady Cassia. For the commoners, dirty mouths must not sully her name by uttering it. You see, it is not beneficial for all servants to have their vocal organs altered. Some prove to be more useful when they are still able to speak. I see. Alright, well, the madmen I fought were convinced that we were the traitors. That's why they are insane. Will you really heed the ramblings of retainers who dared to raise their hands against the scions of noble bloodline? The servants alone cannot be blamed for what happened on the station. Most corpses I discovered were either unarmed or feeble. Did you really think mere servants could plan a coup? The senior officers are just as guilty. Half of my guards butchered one another because they suspected treason. As for the real culprit, the coup was staged by those closest to the mistress. Yeah, so yep, too many things required access available only to the keeper of the station. As I'm sure you are aware, there were two keepers of the station. Your guess is absolutely correct, Theobald or Celio. The demented old man obsessed with Lady Cassia and her power, and also the one to blame for the woes that have befallen Eurac V and our noble line. Yeah, so we've gathered enough evidence to accuse this guy. I saw the security captain's report. Only the keepers have access to the station's systems. But Theobald stayed at his side the entire time and could not have initiated the self-destruct protocol. Which means he did it before the report was filed, or maybe after, or... You dare suspect me of what happened? The one who's going out of his way to preserve what little there is still left. By the God Emperor, you will keep these slanderous accusations to yourself. I listened to a recording of a private conversation between the station's officers. You were very lenient towards them, purposefully neglecting the security protocols. I was lenient, this is true. And in the end, I paid a steep price for it. Just look at the destruction around us. The insurgents have left almost nothing of my home. Oh, dear. I mean, he's looking suspicious, but, like, it is all circumstantial. Alright, let's go then. Thank you, Rogue Trader. I don't even know what to say. Status and honor prevented me from admitting it before now. But you have awoken hope in me. Hope that I might actually leave this station together with the mistress. Which is why I am about to ask one last favour of you. The lowly insurgents got their hands on a weapon that suppresses my navigator powers. Their absence makes me a living target, but this weapon is useless against you, as is the bunch of lunatics wielding it. I humbly ask you to deal with the scum huddling upstairs, and hurry to adorn my mistress with the relic of her house. A sacred amulet against all evil. Recent events have badly disturbed Lady Cassia's psyche, and warp entities always lust for weaker souls, especially when the veil grows thin. You too will be safe next to this charm. Alright, let's do it. Still don't trust this guy at all, though. You're going to need this charm, and may the God Emperor's light be with you. So here we go. Oh, that thing he just gave us, do you reckon that's going to help us or sabotage us? I kind of just want to try one thing. Yeah, I was going to say, can we use that thing? But no, we can't. Okay. More and more servants are being influenced by the immaterium, and it has nothing to do with the child's more frequent tantrums. We've discovered that the corrupted flesh of the mutated reacts most unusually to the crystals we purchased from the Winter Scale dynasty. I strongly recommend finally grinding the reagent to catalyze the reaction. Do not use acid under any circumstances. Trust me, you will not like having to tend to the burns of the next dozen turns in a row. This calls for something more basic. Oh, and one more thing. The tech priest blessed the data crypt for the calculated number of chronoturns, which means it is no longer necessary to remain near the device while waiting for the reaction to start. Yeah, we don't have the flask. But, like, is that the output? Should we try making something and see what the heck happens? A hissing, foul-smelling liquid. Yeah, so not the acid. The black water. Or the biogel. Let's just read that thing again. Finally grinding the reagent to catalyze the reaction. Do not use acid. Trust me, you'll not like having to tend to the burns. Chronoturn. Yeah, no, I think we do. Yeah, we don't have the last ingredient. Crystal dust. Can we use that? Yes. Okay. Oh, let's hope this works. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, darn it. Oh. Oh, no. Well, I mean, the machine's destroyed. So it doesn't matter now. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. No, it's cooked, hey. It's cooked. Oh, okay. Well, that's why I'm low intelligence. Sometimes you just gotta remember to stay in your lane. Oh, I hope we didn't just get that little girl killed. Oh, we probably did. Pale figure with unnaturally long limbs covers her face with her hands, which are deformed with talon-like nails. Her deathly pale face is coated with blood that continually streams from her scarlet misted eyes. Her spiny gills, slightly hidden under her dishevelled hair, twitch nervously at your approach. Only now do you notice the third eye on the young woman's forehead, hidden by a jewelled ornament, and when your eyes meet you sense overwhelming, soul-smothering power. Will test succeeded. You are enveloped in despairing grief, and an invisible hand closes around your throat, cutting off your breath. Your limbs seem to fill with lead, your heart hammers in your chest, and the desire to turn and flee from this room, from this station, almost gets the better of you. At the last moment, you muster your emotions, and your will pushes back against the illusion, forcing it to retreat. Ow, 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 as if my own little pals weren't bad enough, now this one's barging into my head. Somebody stop her. Heresy. You do not stop your sorcery immediately, I will shoot you in the head. Lady Cassia, I'm here to help you. Please calm yourself. What is happening? Was someone calling my name? Are all the betrayers dead already? And you? Who are you? Matters little, you profane creature, you will die regardless. You girl may address me as your lordship rogue trader. Yeah. I'm Drifter. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Pardon my manners. I did not expect to make such a gracious acquaintance in such a time of great sorrow for our house. What is this? I feel faint. Child Lady Cassia, where are you, sacred child? Throne preserve. You. Oh no. My eyes fail me, for they are unable to make you out as either enemy or ally. I'm warning you, one wrong move will bring the wrath of House Orselio down upon your head. So he's blind. So he's the one we need to trust. Watch out, Lord Captain. This one's so deranged it's making the whispers shriek like crazy. He might just open that eye of his. Threatening the head of the dynasty is a grave offence, esteemed whoever you are. At present, I'm trying to determine what is happening on Eurac V. I'll grant that you do not look like pirates who have come coveting the riches of a wrecked station, or like scoundrels in phallic service. So who are you? Well, no, we're Drifter the Rogue Trader. Another rogue trader in our corner of the galaxy. How interesting. Your kind always makes an appearance in desperate times, ready to cut a deal that benefits one side alone. Given that you have not so far drawn your weapons, your intentions are probably peaceful, and so House Orselio now asks a service of you. Save the life of the child in exchange for future cooperation. Do not hurry to answer, think on it. You can make yourself an ally or an enemy of our house today, you decide. I hope we don't need that machine. We need that machine to save her. Oh, bros, we are so cooked. What service do you ask of me? Save the sacred child. Take her away from this station. I fear I do not have long left. Save the child and deliver her safely to Regent Aronto, acting head of House Orselio in the Coronis Expanse. Rest assured that the reward will be worth your effort. I know we came here for a navigator, but after everything we've seen, I've got some reservations about this girl. Look, that's understandable. I still don't really know what's going on. Such a fragile thing with such a heavy burden upon her shoulders. I want to know what happened between you and Felic. Felic is my wayward student. He came to Eurac V as a callow youth. I personally mentored him and entrusted him with the care of the child. He was like a son to me, but he proved to be just another traitor. He sought to steal our most precious treasure, the heir of our house, our sacred child, to revel in power with others like him, casting our house into the abyss, to pervert the centuries-long traditions of our family. You can see the fruits of his villainy for yourself. He decided he was not bound by his duties to the legacy of the greatest of our Novators. Okay, so the ruler of the house. Tisiphone Orselio, who led our house to prosperity for countless years. Foolish boy, the renegades clouded his mind. They sought to seize control of the dynasty before the sacred child had come of age and taken up the Novator's throne. So choose whose side you are on, a murderous traitor or the lawful scion of a noble house. Felic accused you of treachery, Theobald. Why should I trust your words? Defending myself before strangers, I never thought I would fall so low. If the child's life were not at stake, very well, I have no choice, or proof of my innocence. I can give you my word as a member of the Navis Nobilite. If the honest word of an honourable man counts for anything with you, I guarded this station against calamity and incursions from without to the best of my ability. Okay, I feel like that might be a typo. I forced the wardens to strictly observe security protocols. I personally selected every servant, and I faithfully protected the child during the coup. You are talking as though you expect to die here. My service to the house is coming to an end. The wounds Felic inflicted on my flesh will never heal. I am dying. Praise the throne, slowly enough to see that the child is taken care of. You need help. There is a Medicaid deck on my ship. No, I'm the keeper of Eurac V and I'll perish along with my station. On that note, I have other matters to attend to. What? Okay, so how'd you lose control of the station? Do not trust my errors in my face. I'm twice your age and twice as wise. Take my advice. Trust no one but yourself and the Emperor. Even those closest to you betray you for gold, power, or a far-fetched idea of a bright future. Yeah, that checks out. I believe I've made my decision. Is that so? Please share your thoughts. Yep. I should bring Cassia to Felic as I promised. Oh, no, wait, no. We want Cassia to come with us. There's no... Okay. Yeah, we're siding with you instead of Felic. So Felic is a monster, let's do away with him. Allies always welcome, even temporary ones. I will revive the child, do not be alarmed. The power of House Orselio's heir will help us to destroy our enemies and shield us from Felic's navigator forces. But you, rest for a time before the battle. It's about time we repay those who betrayed our house. Come. Alright, here we go. You treasonous worm, I knew I should have killed you. Oh, I'm glad you didn't. You betrayed the child, our house, and Tisiphone herself. Surrender. He's not gonna surrender. I'm prepared to pay the ultimate price. Kill them. Alright.
I'll make an example out of you!
Death to his enemies! enemies!
Alright. Now, he could be a bad dude, hey, and he's gonna act first. Kind of feel like we should use these people as meat shields, hey. You know, there's no reason we all have to go down like that, you know? So who's gonna act first on our team? Is it Drifter? Yeah, and he's gonna... Well, that's annoying, isn't it? Alright, let's begin. I don't think I can... Yeah, no, I can't move them. I can only move our people. Oh dear, okay. Okay, he's buffing a random guy. Oh! Alright, beautiful, and then... Okay, he didn't kill either of them, that's a bit sad. But, you know, what can you do, hey?
Onward!
Oh dear.
Follow my lead.
Okay, she's walking very slowly. Now what did this one do? I don't remember. No, let's just... Yeah, can we... Yeah, let's do that. Okay, well she got one of them, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, someone just got cooked.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Okay, that was pretty good. What the heck did she just do? That was a huge AoE. Yeah, he can't do that much, can he?
Indeed.
Got him. Yeah, we might as well do Endure. And then we... Can you hit both of those pricks? No.
Weather the storm.
Oh, man.
My faith strengthens me.
My prescience has failed me.
Yeah, this is a bit brutal. Hey, because we could do the exploit thing. Hey, it's probably what we should do.
Will do.
Okay, well, that was not great. Alright.
Follow my lead.
Okay.
Weapon at the ready. Die.
Didn't that guy already have his turn?
I must not falter.
Oh no, what are they doing? Warp curse. Right, okay.
Follow my lead.
You never stood a chance.
Haha. Blade Storm, sucker. Oh, that was good. No, we can't get that far, can we? Bummer. Alright, well in that case, we'll just do that.
Just a minor setback.
Oh dear.
Break them around.
I mean, they're making a lot of attacks, but they're not really doing that much to us, hey? Alright, so should we do run and gun? Alright, and then do a burst on that guy. Oh, wow, okay. That was sad. Okay, well, is what it is.
Stay vigilant.
Help me, Lord Captain!
Oh, gosh.
My faith strengthens me.
Yeah, stop running in there. They're gonna cook you.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's real good. Oh no, he's just still alive. How dare you? Alright, can we give the dodge thing to the... yeah, to her. Wait, we can't do that? Really?
There is movement in the
Because that's real bad if we can't do that. Yeah, we can. Okay. Yeah. And then that will probably hit our own people, so we don't want to do that. Instead... oh, okay, we can't get him. Oh, it hit them both anyway. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, you leave our little friend alone. Okay.
Follow my lead.
Because she was way too squishy to be that aggressive. She was just charging in there. She was fearless. Which wasn't smart. Alright, let's cook 'em, shall we?
I'll see to it personally.
Okay, that was good. That was good. Let's keep going.
I'll make it happen.
Boom! Got him.
Now, this is your burden, child. Survive. Return to the fold of your house as your destiny demands.
Right.
No! Don't leave me alone in this violet-brown haze! Wake up! Your mistress is giving you an order! Do you hear me?
I don't think he hears you.
He was a fine seer of the war. He fought for his mistress until the end.
Yeah, no. Enough's enough. I've had my fill of waterworks, thank you.
Forgive the urgency, but we should leave the station immediately. The systems are unstable and may fail at any moment.
But this is my home.
Your home's about to go boom.
What are you going to do to me?
Let us aid one another. Become my navigator, and I shall restore you to House Ocelio at the earliest opportunity. Yeah, let's do it.
I beg your pardon, but what about my servants? Eurac V is still full of people loyal to House Ocelio.
All who can be saved will be given a Sakua on board my ship.
Accompanying a rogue trader on their travels is an honor for any navigator. Let us go. I can no longer bear the sight of the deathly pale shadows that drape the bodies of the fallen.
Okay, we have a navigator. So it is time to go. Oh, and she's joined the party. Oh gosh. What is that? Every time the wearer deals damage, the target's weapon skill and ballistic skill is reduced by -5 for 2 rounds. Stacks up to 600. Well, that's pretty good. We'll keep that with us. Tactical goggles. Oh yeah, that could be good. Armored body glove. So that's just a worse version of what we already have. And then, oh, but we do have shotguns. Well, that's cool. Oh, the Deadshot Stub Revolver. Anyway, I guess we'll look at all this later. Yep. We're out. Okay, so we were able to save her life without that machine that we blew up. So that's positive. Happy about that. That chair is so oversized. Lord Captain, Lady Navigator, welcome aboard. The Sanctum Navis has been prepared for the communion ritual. But if the Lady Navigator wishes to rest in her quarters first... Your heart starts beating furiously. Your breaths come short and choppy, and your fingertips tingle unpleasantly. You notice that Vigdis is shivering slightly, and the crew are glancing around in puzzlement, searching for the source of this sudden wave of unease. You decided not to make use of the charm that could inhibit Cassia Ocelio's power. First, I wish to speak with the rogue trader, Levis. Is that object we destroyed? He gave it to us and we just immediately destroyed it? Oh, of course. When you are ready for the ritual, please let me know. Cassia sweeps her pensive gaze over Vigdis, then, lowering her lashes slightly, turns to you. What did you wish to speak about? After a few seconds' hesitation, Cassia lets out a small exhale and then raises her pointed chin. I have not yet thanked you for saving me on the station. My thoughts were clouded with so much mournful ash when Theobald's heart stopped. But you acted honourably and did not exploit me in my wretched position, and for that I am immeasurably grateful. Okay. I mean, like, we're getting what we want, so we kind of exploited. We worked a bargain. We worked a bargain. I'm also deeply grateful that you saved my servants, especially my valet. Uvi served on the station for more than 5 years, much longer than any who preceded him. He knows how to properly attend to me during journeys through the Immaterium and what to serve me for breakfast. His presence envelops me in a cloak of amber. But now I am ready to go to the Sanctum Navis and perform the sacred rite. I require brushes, canvas, and the best paints you have on board. But no red. Tell me more about what the ritual entails. I doubt the uninitiated could understand the mysteries of navigation, but I shall try to explain the essence of it. Yeah, explain it to me like I'm 5. And dumb. I must merge my mind and will with the machine spirit of the ship so that I become one with the vessel. After that, I use the House of Celio ritual, which I am loath to reveal to you, to free my mind of all errant thoughts. And then it is time to open my third eye and peer into the depths of the warp itself. Among the nightmarish visions, mirages, and creatures of the abyss, only the light of the Emperor is the truth that will lead me from star to star, from system to system. Oh, the light, the guiding thread so fine it can slip from one's grasp at any moment. But you have nothing to worry about. The Navigator's House of Orcelio never lose their course. Okay, well, we'll give you the supplies that we need. I shall take my leave of you for the duration of the rite. I ask that you do not follow me. Few can survive the gaze of my warp eye when it is opened. Very well. So we have a navigator. Sweet. We can traverse the warp. Lord Captain, I will oversee the open channel between the Lady Navigator and the bridge, and may the Emperor's light help us all. The Voxcaster in the Sanctum Navis picks up this serration of clothes, pious chanting, and the metallic clicking of implants. Initiating communion ritual. Come here, Uvi. Go. I see violet vortexes lashing an ocean with a million flails, and umber shadows spinning over the surface in a fiery dance, a storm rising above foaming waters, armada drowning in fog. The path from one end to another cannot be seen. And here beyond the wall of a glass, a daughter forsaken by her father yearns for her brother, and the sun's pale disk goes in tireless pursuit of her, no, of me. Its frozen rays lie that spring is here. The light is deadened, the great ruler is gone. My abject apologies for cutting off the broadcast, Lord Captain. I've never heard the warp speaking through a navigator before. The connection is restored now. It will not happen again. Boxmaster, see to it that you receive 5 lashes for this show of clumsiness. Cassia, are you alright in there? No, I think we should just leave her undisturbed. Like, she knows what she's doing. Soul-shredding screams drown out the Vox transmission. The servants in the Sanctum Navis are howling and shrieking like wild beasts. Moaning in pain, their throats roar from the strain, and then sudden silence. The dull thud of dropping bodies proclaims their fate. It appears the servants were part of the Lady Navigator's rite, as it was for her predecessor. I will arrange for the bodies to be removed from the Sanctum Navis after the ritual, or what is left of them. Rogue Trader, I fear I have unfortunate news. Endless blackness has spread across the canvas, dividing what should be whole in two, and my sight cannot glimpse the light of the Emperor as clearly as before. I cannot turn around. My brush only draws me onward. The way is blocked. Right, so our navigator's useless. Is that what you're telling me? By the Emperor's grace, the ritual was successful. Your vessel's temperament presented a challenge. Its cold steel grip did not allow me to breathe freely for even a second. It was as if the depths of the ship housed not only machine spirits, but something other. Now I will retreat to my chambers to recover my strength. Send for me if you have need of me. Lord Captain, congratulations on acquiring a navigator. Please spare me a few moments of your time, as there are several matters that require your attention. First of all, I wish to report on the condition of the station Eurac V. So, the ritual did work. It just, yeah, it seems like some bad stuff is out in the warp, hey, which I guess is the whole point of it. Had you opted to begin your visit to the Rykard system with a different destination, the station could have become critically unstable. Fortunately, the decision to immediately visit the representatives of the Navis Nobilite bought us precious time. We can either focus our efforts on disassembling the station and procuring technological components for our own vessel, or attempt to save as many valuables as we can. Yeah, right, so do we want stuff for the ship? Or do we want, treasure? That's tough. I mean, we're definitely going to loot it. We're definitely going to loot it. But, I mean, the ship did get quite damaged, so maybe we should go with the ship. As you command, scrap container ×3. With your permission, I'd also like to remind you that we are still looking for an Enginseer Prime. Both the vessel and its machine spirits are in desperate need of oversight by an experienced tech priest. We are also missing some crew and much more importantly, we have not yet located Heinrich van Callo, the right hand of the Lord Inquisitor. Now we know for certain he was not at Eurac V, so we should keep this in mind when making any future plans. Thank you, Vigdis. This will be all for now. As it pleases you, Lord Captain. Okay. Yeah, so now we have to decide where we want to go next. Yeah, so that's the prison. And then that's the planet where the dude is. And then there's an unidentified ship. Alright, I think we go here. Lord Captain, there is some commotion on the officer's deck. The Lady Navigator has left her quarters and is currently in the wardroom, where uninitiated crew members are shunning her in terror. Perhaps you should find out what has brought Cassia to the deck.
Lord Captain, my apologies. I did not notice your entrance.
I see you are fond of reading.
Oh, this. I found this fascinating read on one of the shelves, and I must say, it has caught my eye. Its every chapter is written in verse. I find it so beautiful and enrapturing. Eurac V had a vast archive of its own, of course. Although most of the works within had to do with scholarly disciplines of some sort or another. Only in my sparse moments of respite was I allowed to escape into the pages of more embellished works.
Are you well?
One should not underestimate the navigators of House Orselio, Lord Captain. Like a shawl of pale smoke, a faint malaise hangs upon my shoulders, but it will not be the slightest hindrance to my duty to humanity, and my duty to you.
Alright, I hope you've had ample time to calm yourself and your powers.
There are people on this ship who are far more impulsive and dangerous to others, and far less devoted to the God Emperor than a herald of the Navis Nobilite. But I did not need your words to see the shades of umber unease that whirl around your subjects whenever I am near. Were I not acquainted with such a reaction, I could have found their behavior and your question just now insulting.
Alright, you're a little bit sensitive, aren't you? Do my servants not measure up to your standards?
No. It is not that at all, Lord Captain. It is just that Uwe is quite capable of carrying out his duties by himself. He is well accustomed to my whims and preferences.
Okay. Cassia cringes ever so slightly, adjusts the adornment on her forehead, then awkwardly hides her clawed fingers in the folds of her clothes. The unnatural appearance of navigators often becomes the topic of gossip among lowly servants and officers alike. It is unsurprising then that Cassia prefers the company of one who is used to how she looks.
Lord Captain, would you kindly explain to me why you are pestering me with these questions? Inquiring about my mood and my needs, showing an interest in the books I am enjoying? You are behaving as if you possessed a shred of fellow feeling for one such as I. I beg your pardon, Lord Captain. That was no way for a navigator to conduct herself.
Yeah, you have nothing to apologize for.
Please forgive me. I cannot even understand myself right now. Your words and attention have reminded me of life on the station, of Theobald and Felek. I do not understand. They were merely the keepers of Eurac V. So, why do memories of those two make me feel a strange heaviness here? At the same time, I find myself overwhelmed with new excitement and anticipation. At last, I have set foot outside my familiar walls, and into a world that I have only seen before in the pages of books. Your ship alone is a treasure trove of remarkable artifacts and curiosities. And just imagine the things that await beyond, but... my delight must seem childish to you, surely. In your heart, you must be finding all this quite amusing.
There are some interesting dialogue choices here. We're gonna say, I understand what you're going through. My own life was turned upside down not too long ago.
Indeed. I did not know. That is to say, I could not have known, as it is the first time we are speaking in a circumstance so private. My word, when I found this place, it was so full of officers. Why did they all leave?
So yeah, these are like the fedora wearing options. I do not tolerate idlers on the ship, and my officers know it well. Perhaps my people did not wish to disturb you. Maybe.
Or because my presence offends them. Then I must take my leave as well. I am due to inspect the Sanctum Navis after the communion ritual and prepare the chamber for the upcoming warp jump. Thank you for your company.
Okay. So we have leveled up. Alrighty. Yeah, so I think this is all... yeah, where we were in the beginning. It's just that, you know, it's not full of chaos and devastation now, which is a good thing. So we have our navigator, and it looks like she's a party member, so she can actually, like, join us on fights and stuff. To the voidship bridge.